I mean, we'll keep, but it's not ideal with this hand, really. Oh, that's a sick, I don't know what you call these things. Character icon thing. Oh my god. Our opponent leads off with Forest Wild Nikao. What are we playing again? Is it the mirror and they've just drawn their forest? Another Trico, sure. What do we want to do here? I kind of want to keep the Windswept Teeth in case we draw another shock, and then we can get its counterpart Triome. Oh no, we can't. It makes no difference. So we'll just go ahead and play this. Because we can't get the Grixis one with this, so it makes no difference. What is this basic? That is really nice. Is that Brothers War? I don't know what that set symbol is, to be honest. Oh, shocks with their Sacred Foundry. So they're gonna play a Kavu, I expect. They're dashing a Ragavan. Don't like that. Do we bolt the Ragavan? Probably not. We're going to go ahead and fetch the Triome now in case they hit it with the Ragavan. Unlikely, but I don't want it to happen. We can get this and then we're just missing blue. Yeah. So our opponent's going to hit us for 5 here. And then probably use the treasure on another creature. I assume they're playing like another 1-drop. He's dashing the Ragavan on turn 2 is quite strange. Oh my god, they hit bolt? They're just going to bolt us here? Then we're like down to half life already. Yeah. You got it. You got it. We're down to 11. And Ragavan goes back to the hand. What is this triple Draco hand? Okay, so we can shock and play the Kavu, which is probably going to get Tribal Flames if they have another land, or it could get Binding if they're playing 5-color, or we can just bolt one. No, I don't think we want to be just bolting one creature. I think we just have to spend as much mana as we can, get our creature in play, and probably start attacking with it and looting away these dragons, which are not helping us right now. They could just be like old school Naya Zoo, not 5-color. Because we haven't seen any fetches yet, and all the 5-color decks play a lot of fetches. Okay, well this is going to be the tell on if they're 5-color or just Naya. If it's a Stomping Ground or a Sacred Foundry or a Temple Garden, we know it's just 3-color. Breeding Pool, okay, so it is the mirror. Play a Brawler, sure. Wait, did they tap wrong or are they deliberately keeping up Stubborn Denial? They're deliberately keeping up Stubborn Denial. Please give us a land. We get the one of the only cards that we can't cast in the deck. So what do we do? I guess we attack first and try and find a land. Guess we get rid of a Draco and we draw another Kavu. This lines up quite nicely that they've done it this way around instead of playing Ragavan, because now they've missed out on 1 mana, which is really good for us. We're only three damage behind our opponent now, which is crazy to think, considering we were on 11 so quickly. But it doesn't take long with your opponent fetching and shocking and taking 4 from a Kavu. That's a lot of damage dealt. So they've got their 4th land drop, just rubbing it in our face that we didn't have our 3rd. Red, green. What are they doing with the red, green? They're just dashing the Ragavan? No. It is worth noting that if we untap and just swing with both our Carvus, say they've attacked with everything, like 2 Carvus on a Tribal Flames is just lethal. So this game could still turn around. It's unlikely, but it could. Okay, yeah, so they're going to dash this. We've got quite a few options here. We can trade with the Brawler, take 5, go down to 4, die to Tribal Flames, and potentially give them a Tribal Flames with our Ragavan. This is actually going to be 5 power anyway, because they can fetch a Triumph if they want to. If they're not, unless they're playing a shock land. Out of these 2, I guess we block the Ragavan, take 8. Don't really want to take 8, because that also shuts off our fetches, even for a basic. Which means we're going to have to block the Nakato here. I basically want to be able to kill our opponent on swing back. So they get the token, but their Ragavan's going to be bounced. We know they have a Stubborn Denial, and they hit a Dramoka's command. Fuck. No, I don't think that actually does much. What are they going to do? Make our Carvu fight their Ragavan or something stupid? That doesn't matter. I guess they could do that and put the counter on the Brawler. That doesn't really achieve much. What we really want to draw, I think, is a red Shockland, because then we can cast both of these, avoid the inevitable Stubborn Denial that they've shown us. Oh, our opponent's playing Overgrown Tomb too. That's cool. A lot of people aren't playing Overgrown Tomb. We're going to play another Carvu, sure. And keeping up the elusive Stubborn Denial still. We draw a cat. I guess we just play the cat. No, we need to be attacking, right? Hit our opponent for 4. Oh, we still can't then draw a shock land, shock, bolt them. We'd have to then try and bait them with our bolt and then use the Tribal Flames to finish them off. I don't think we really have any other options, so... Because we're just not hitting our land drops. We know they've got Stubborn Denial. Yeah, we're going to be attacking. We're going to attack, trigger both, discard a card, discard a card. And we're just going to hope that we draw into a red shock. And... oh, I guess we don't need to hit a red shock. Think the other Draco, right? No, that gives us first strike. Oh. So what's going to happen here? They're going to eat our Carvu. We're going to hit them for 4. Basically, we need... no, I don't think there's anything we can have to win this turn. Unless they really mess up. I think we're going to have to... Oh no, what am I talking about? We can just go get Breeding Pool. Tribal Flames our opponent's face and have Stubborn Denial backup, right? Yeah, that's lethal. Completely missed that. So we go Windswept Heath. Fuck, we can't get blue. No. We're 1 life short of fetching a Breeding Pool and then Tribal Flames with Stubborn Denial backup, which means, how are we doing this? We need to trick them by bolting this. Now they're going to Stubborn Denial it, hopefully. Please Stubborn Denial it. Shit. Worth a try. I'm pretty sure they have the Stubborn Denial. If they don't, then I've been playing around it. Well, I haven't really played around it, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure they have the Stubborn Denial. Yeah. I don't think there's anything we could have done other than... no, I don't think there was. That was really, really close, but without the blue source, we were far behind that we couldn't Draco. We couldn't Binding for 1. Just a really bad spot to be in. Jamoka's Command is an easy include here. I think we probably do want lifelink in this matchup. You get that on a creature, you can basically just race anything. Do we want Veil of Summer in this matchup? Don't think so. There's not any black spells, so it is just Stubborn Denial and Remand. And I don't even think we want Remand in this matchup. It's very rarely going to get you up any mana. And then 1 more card to cut. Maybe we just play 1 lifelink and see how it goes. We definitely want to go first. Reveal our companion. And what have we got here? Again, our really difficult mana base for some reason. I don't know why our mana base is being like this. I think basically you just don't want Stomping Ground in this deck, maybe, because it just is terrible when you already play a basic forest and it just doesn't enable Domain. I just don't think we can keep that. No. Okay, this hand is already way better. We'll keep this. We'll put back the Draco because, again, our lands are just not working for us today. We will shock and play the cat. And then next turn we'll get Sacred Foundry and play the next cat. I guess it is a little bit greedy going this way. Instead of trying to get a Triome with this, we could get the Mardu Triome with the Breeding Pool, which obviously does work better, but it means that we then miss out on our 1-drop turn, which I don't really want to do. Opponent is straight away fetching. What, they're going to get their own cat? Yeah. Sure. Oh, we draw Kavu. That's even better than the Brawler here because it can block the cat. So we'll attack here. After blocks. Ooh, Sacred Foundry, shock. It's worth trying in case they block and fuck up. It's not going to happen maybe like 1 in 1,000 times, but we'll try it. So yeah, now we've got a huge Kavu in play. Things are alright. Just depends on what our opponent's mana base is doing for them. Because ours was obviously really, really not working for us last game. Being on the play makes such a huge difference as well. Ah, they're copying us with their mana base. Breeding pool into Sacred Factory. And they are going to play their own Kavu maybe. Tribal Flames ours. Okay, sure. So kill our Kavu, crack in for 3, I expect. They're not attacking in. Another Kavu is nice to see. Do we offer the trade? I don't really want to offer the trade because we can bolt their Nakato. Screw it. We'll see what they want to do. Okay. And then red and green play the Kavu. So they're going to need another removal spell for this one. Anything that they play we can get rid of with a binding or a bolt. Xander's Lounge, sure. They've got another cat. And then they're keeping up Leyline Binding. Guess we swing in and see what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Leyline Binding here. Yeah. So they're doing it before combat, which is obviously really smart, because then we don't get the attack trigger. So we have a couple of options. We can wait for them to attack with the Nakato, then Leyline Binding, their Leyline Binding, and then block with the Kavu, but that does mean if they have a Stubborn Denial or a Dromoka's Command, that doesn't really work. I think I just want to play a Brawler here. It does die to bolt. But I think that's fine. I'd rather use my creatures and then use my removal at the end instead of the other way around. Like they can attack us for 3, that's absolutely fine. We're not going to trade with the Brawler. Them not attacking, them keep attacking with this suggests they have another creature to play. A Ragavan, sure. They're only down to 2 cards now, what they got. And a Draco. Okay, we really want to draw a fetch land here. Okay. That's still really good, right? We can make them sack an enchantment and fight whatever we want, really. Yeah, I think we could try and be fancy and do it during their combat, but I just don't want to risk this. Getting countered. So we're going to go cast this, you sack an enchantment, and target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So you're going to sack the enchantment, and my Brawler is going to eat your Ragavan, I think. And yeah, we're going to get in here. There's no way they make that trade, right? They are making the trade? Okay. Very surprised they were willing to trade in their Draco there, considering how many cards they've got in hand compared to us, and the fact that the Draco has flying, it's like such a good way to close the game out if they just have like a... Oh, okay, they've just got another one, sure. And another land? Are they just going to shock, put Gigantha in their hand? Yeah. Another binding. So we can binding the Draco, swing in. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I think we attack first, just to see what we draw. What do we get rid of though? That's actually really tough, because I don't want to get rid of our only other threat. Bolt is good against the Wild Nacatl, but that's about it. Yeah, I do think we get rid of the Bolt here. Oh, we hit Tribal Flames, that's nice. So now we get rid of their Draco. We're going to hit our opponent for 4. And I'm hoping if we can just untap and... Oh, they're blocking because they don't want to die to a Tribal Flame sooner or later. Opponent is like really throwing their cards away. But they know they've got a Gigantha coming. Yeah, they're just going to just slam the 5/5. And play the Overgrown Tomb tapped, sure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure a fetch is just lethal here, right? Well, an account's not helpful. We can't Tribal Flames to kill this, so we can just binding it. Again, we'll discard a card and draw a card. What are we throwing away? The cat? No, the cat allows us to double spell. So it's going to be the Brawler. Lifelink. Oh, it automatically targets it for us because it's the only target. In this matchup, if you have it, I would probably bring in Force of... I think it's Force of Vigor, because it hits all the bindings and the Dracos. And I think that's just game. That's got to be just game, right? We just got the cat and find a Temple Garden. And Tribal Flames for 1 damage. Okay, now sideboarding. Yeah, I kind of want to bring these in actually. I think they're worth bringing in. And then we're on the draw, so I think we just want to take out the Ragavans. Ragavan's just not good on the draw, I don't think. Unless you can somehow get it in play and keep it alive, but with bolts, Tribal Flames, Leyline Bindings, Dromoka's Commands, it's very hard to do so. Anything else? Don't think we want Remand on the draw especially. Maybe we bring in the other lifelink because we're on the draw. And then just cut another Ragavan. And then if we're playing these to keep our life, if we want to keep these alive, maybe we just swap out the other Ragavan for a Remand or something. No, maybe that's overkill. Okay, we'll run this, see what happens. Lifelink is not in the deck for the mirror match, it's for burn. But I want to test it out anyway for this matchup, so why not do it on Modo? Jesus Christ, that's a lot of land. and one of our weaker creatures. I guess we can cycle the Xander's Lounge. Yeah, we'll keep. We're keeping this and intending on cycling this. So we can just go Breeding Pool, then Sacred Foundry, and then get a Black Source whenever we need it. Steam Vents, and a Ragavan. Very nice. A Bolt would be the best thing to draw here, I think. Oh, not another draw. That's not what we wanted to see, but that's okay. Let's go Foothills. Breeding Pool, Shock, play Cat. It's very likely that our Cat dies here and they hit us with Ragavan. Maybe Ragavan is just good enough to keep in the mirror match on the draw. I don't know, it just feels so bad on the draw because like they play their 1-drop or their tap land or whatever, you play your Ragavan and then they're just always the first person to play like their 2-drop and then their 2-drop plus a spell. What would be really nice is if our opponent... Oh. Well, we snap that block off. If our opponent can get a Leyline Binding on one of our creatures and play a Draco so we can 2-for-1 them with this, that's like... that would be the best thing to happen, really. And they're going to play a Brawler, sure. And we draw our second land consecutively. Let's just go Sacred Foundry, red, whatever. Blow this up. And then if we don't draw anything, then we can still either cycle or just put Dramoka? No. Put Gigantha in our hand. Well, they got another Brawler here? Sure. And if they don't have their land drop, that's good for us. Nice. It means obviously they've got loads of spells, but it means that we have time to do stuff. So what do we want? We can Tribal Flames that and play a Triome, or we can just go and put a 5/5 in our hand. I don't really want to take 4. So I think I want to play this. And Tribal Flames. We can go get a Overgrown Tomb, so we've got all of our colours. And then hope to cycle these, especially if our opponent's not hitting their 3rd land drop. It's hard for them to, well, it's pretty much impossible for them to double spell unless they're like bolting and stuff. But without Domain, it's really tricky. So our opponent just, Jesus Christ, they've run out of stuff to do. Overgrown Tomb, no. And untap. Oh my god. We've only drawn lands this game, I think. Or maybe we... No, we drew 1 Tribal Flames. We've now got enough lands to cast Gigantha. So I think we are just playing a forest. And putting Gigantha in our hand. They've probably just got loads of removal, right? Super unlucky for our opponent here. Not to hit any land drops. Yeah, let's just... We'll play our 5/5. Slowly but surely. And then I assume they're... Oh, they're going to remand it? Sure, you got it. Maybe that helps them hit their land drop. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to cycle there instead. Because we could cycle and then potentially find a 2-drop to play, and then it's much less concerning when they remand a 2-drop. So you're going to dash a Ragavan. What are you going to hit? A Wild Nikau. Nice. Oh, they're cashing in the token because they don't want to fetch shock. And then Ragavan goes back to hand. Cool. So let's go untap. Oh my god. So flooded. So flooded. I guess we play the land. Oh, we'd have to get a shock land with it, so I don't really want to be doing that. It's annoying that they keep they've got this Ragavan to get them more value, because I know that they're going to have removal for this Gigantha, right? So is it better to cycle these and try and find actual removal? I think so. Lifelink. I guess we just pass the turn now. I don't really see the point in spending 5 mana on Gigantha and then getting further behind because they're just going to Tribal Flames it or binding it. Fortunately now we can just play the value game and not worry about our life total too much because we've got lifelink. Oh, they're choosing not to dash the Ragavan because they've seen that we've kept up mana. That's interesting. And then main phase 2, they're going to play a cat. Sure. And hardcast the Ragavan. Okay. In that case, I think we're just going to fetch. I think we are going to shock because we've got the lifelink. I really want to just get the Xander's Lounge out of our hand. And we draw a Bolt. Okay, that's reasonable. A Draco. Sure, so we can play Draco, keep up. In fact, play the Draco now. And if we want to, we can. Oh, they've got 1 way up. I think we just pass. How likely are we to die? Do we just lifelink and then Dromoka's Command? That's really, really bad if they do have removal though. No, we'll pass. If they have a burn spell, Dromoka's Command using it to counter the burn spell because it prevents all damage from a spell, and then fighting something would be a really good use. And we've got Bolt as well. So I think making our opponent make the first play is probably a good choice for us. Yeah, so they're going to attack with everything. First things first, let's bolt something. I guess a Ragavan. No, not a Ragavan, a Wild Nikau. Okay, and then... Shit, we can't wear into it and command at the same turn. Should have tapped the Overgrown Tomb and not the Plains. So we block the Ragavan, make them make the play of doing something, or are they just going to do it? Sure. So now they can go for the Bolt or the Tribal Flames. But we have lifelink, so we can prevent their burn spell. And as long as they don't have a Stubborn Denial as well. Oh no, they can't because it's on their red source. So white, green. Prevent the damage of an instant or sorcery, and fight. Or do we want to fight? Is there any way we can get blown out with another Dromoka's command? Because they could put a counter on theirs. No, I think we do just do that. So counter that and fight. Oh shit, no, our creature's going to die because of combat damage. That's annoying. I forgot the Draco had damage on, and they're going to play a Draco, sure. Okay, well we can kill that, so that's not the end of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can play Gigantha and... no, we can't do both. Oh, it's so likely that we are dead. Should have put the counter on the Draco, then we could have lifelinked it and gone in, but I completely forgot it had combat damage on. Well, there's not really anything we can do, so I guess we just wear and tear now. We now have to dodge pretty much every burn spell in the deck, whilst also them not having a Ragavan to dash. Yeah, sure. Completely messed that up. That was my own bad. But that's good. Practice makes perfect. So I don't mind losing if I find the mistakes. Then you get better anyway, right? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to see more Zoo content, please feel free to subscribe, or burn, or aggro. Anything like that is generally the kind of videos that I make. If you did enjoy the deck, then there is going to be loads more videos of it. I've just done like 5 videos back to back. So I'll be uploading those like Monday to Friday next week, I think. So if you're seeing this, one of them will already be up, which means the rest will probably be up as well. So if you want to see more content, check out my channel. Please feel free to like the video. It makes a big difference for small YouTubers. And have a great day. Peace.